Title: My friend, 23 male, asked me, 22 female, out, came to visit, and mid-visit changed his mind. What do I do with him? Okay, so they have a short version, but I guess let's just dive into the long version. So, hey y'all, I have a friend. Again, OP is 22, a female, and the friend is 23, a male.
Okay.
So I have a friend who recently told me he has had feelings for me for a long time. Unfortunately, we both graduated and found jobs in different places, so we are firmly long distance now. He's visiting my new place, which we were both super excited about. And before he came, he told me his feelings and said he wants me to be his girlfriend despite the distance. I thought about it and was down to give it a try. We both have little experience in dating and relationships. Well, now he's here. It's been a week. We have a lot of fun, as always, and now we're getting a little physically intimate. But then he drops the bomb on me that he's actually not sure he wants me to be his girlfriend anymore. Dang.
I would be so angry. But, okay. I don't even know. We haven't read on anymore. How? You shouldn't even say that until after the trip, at least. I don't know, or maybe it was right for him to do that.
Maybe it was better to do a face-to-face.
I don't know. I guess, yeah, because, if they did,
But then you're, sitting there questioning, what did I do? What did I do? Why don't
And he's there, so, you can't, think about it yourself, do you know what I mean? You have to be, calm. You can't freak out.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. If he said that, though, I'd be like, okay, I don't know if this is exactly what I do, but then he should have figured out he should have other accommodations, I guess.
Oh,
because I don't think that's fair to be like, oh, well, never mind, and now I have to torture you the whole rest of the time. Sorry.
Okay, let's read a little bit more and see what's going on here. So, okay, apparently he gave a reason. He said he thinks the distance might be too scary, and he's not sure about his feelings, and he might not want kids in the future.
Okay.
But he still wants to date me exclusively, and he wants to think more about his feelings. I am so confused. Rightly so, OP. And confused is not a good place to be. Apparently, he's had feelings for me for a year, and I literally just agreed to give this a try. And suddenly, he's like, nope. He says he's really sorry about this, and he can leave if that makes me more comfortable. Definitely.
100%.
I don't want him to leave. He makes me happy when he's here, but what should I do with him? I think for me, you either date non-exclusively, or you are exclusive boyfriend-girlfriend. Or you're friends, of course. Maybe I should tell him that. I also don't feel comfortable with the intimacy anymore without the commitment of boyfriend-girlfriend. So I'll tell him that, but if only he didn't drop this bomb, I would love to kiss and cuddle him more. I'm upset because it feels like he's saying, I like you, but I don't like you enough to be your boyfriend. If that's true, I don't want to date someone who feels like that. I'm feeling scared because even if now he turns around and says, oh, I really want you to be my girlfriend, how can I believe he won't just suddenly change his mind like this again? So instead of the above, should I tell him we should just be friends? But I like him, and he's staying in my house for 2 more weeks. Ooh. Why is this so complicated? I almost don't even want to date him anymore. Please help me out.
Do you want to go first, or should I?
You have thoughts.
I do have a lot of thoughts.
I can see them percolating. Go.
I'm so annoyed with him, honestly. Okay, I get he came out there, and he was like, hey, let's try this, and everything. And I think it was actually good of him to say he was having these, doubts, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, she should take him up on the offer that he should be staying somewhere else.
Yeah.
And it's not even because, to be mean and be like, oh, well, I hate you now or anything. They can still be friends. But I think that now that she likes him and he's unsure, that it's not fair for her to have to deal with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not cool. And I don't know, maybe it kind of to me feels like he might have someone else, and he's like, oh, if it doesn't work out with her, then yeah, sure, I'll be with you, but without saying that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's keeping her on the back burner.
Yeah, and
I kind of have the same feeling. I feel like there's a reason. I mean, maybe he's just been trying to get to that next level with her, and now that he's there, he's like, all right, I have her on deck, and now I can explore my options. And maybe I know I've experienced not relationships or open relationships with dudes like this, but I know of people who were very, very open with their feelings and been like, I just want to be in an open relationship. And
with you?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
No, I mean, I knew a dude in college who was like, he would date girls all the time, and he would just straight up tell them, I only want to be in an open relationship. I don't want to be in anything committed. Okay. And I feel like maybe this is this guy's way of saying that.
Without saying it.
He's like, because he's dropping all the, all the big things. Like, I don't know if I want kids. I don't know if I want to do long distance. But
maybe.
Let me just think about it for a little bit. So I think he's keeping his options open.
I think that is totally fine, but he needs to express that to her. He can't just be like, oh, maybe one day, or like, you know what I mean? I feel like he just wanted to like get some intimacy out of her, which is also maybe not cool.
See, that's the part that's messing with me, where I'm like, just drop him. I think if it's easy for OP to just have something casual with him, then I think fine. She should, do whatever she wants. She wants to cuddle, she wants to kiss, do it. But if it took her this long to get to this point, and she really likes him, she really likes being around him, I don't know that it's gonna just, like, she can just easily detach from him.
I feel like she's going to, like, get more and more feelings, and he's not, and then she's gonna get hurt if they go further. I don't know how far they went, what the intimacy means, but if, like, she keeps on doing intimate things with him, she's gonna maybe feel more for him. I know that, like, that's not every person, but, like, she might start to have more and more feelings, and then she might be like, oh, it's okay, if, we can do it however you want.
Right.
Which, that's gonna suck for her in the end.
Right.
So, I don't know. I think she should just dump him. Like, not dump him as a friend. Like, if she wants to keep him as a friend, who cares? But,
so in terms of, because I didn't realize this was not going to be a friend drama story.
It kind of is a friend drama. They're friends.
It's kind of friend drama, right? Because the question is, do you keep him as a friend? Do you continue dating openly? Oh, but he did say exclusively. He still wants to date her exclusively. So what does that mean? Does it mean that he wants her to date him? Exactly. And no one else? Or is it that he wants it both sides? He just doesn't want to be boyfriend-girlfriend. He just wants to keep talking or whatever.
I don't know. But they need to have a further conversation.
I think so too.
Because she needs to find out what that means. Like, is she the only one that's being exclusive? And sorry, I'm just very annoyed by this whole situation. I just feel like they need to have more of a talk and figure out if this is worth ruining their friendship over, like them going more seriously into this. Yeah. Or if they'd rather just stay friends.
Lisa, don't you dare. Oh, she's getting comfortable.
That's so sweet. Oh, this is Lisa, by the way.
This is Lisa, if you guys can't see.
She was the one that was running in the last video. She's a very sweet cat.
She's part of, she's with us today.
Yes.
Okay, top comment on this says, he sounds like an overthinker. At that age, I was too. He probably is too scared to mess it up. That he is now messing it up.
You know what? We did have some friends that did not want to end up being together because they didn't want to mess up their friendship. Or at least the guy did.
That's true.
So
that happens. I think at my big age, I'm just like, it's so much easier for me to just be like, nah. Just like, I don't know, but I have to remember, 23 male, 22, she's 22. That's pretty young.
Yeah, and she's probably like swooning over the guy.
Okay, can I read this comment that I feel like is really
good?
Really, I think this is encapsulating everything that I feel.
Okay, yes.
Okay, this commenter says, he is saying that he doesn't like you enough to be his girlfriend. When someone tells you who they are, believe them. I would let him go home if I were you. Not even the first week, and it is too complicated. If he had any doubts about you and you were certain of him, you wouldn't be on Reddit asking people what to do about a man who doesn't want to be your boyfriend. No offense. Seriously, you're headed for an emotional entanglement that would be difficult to get out of if you let him stay. Tell him you feel the same, and he probably needs to go back home. The playing field has completely changed, and you are not required to keep him up. He might say that he has changed his mind, but that is only so you will continue to be intimate. Don't fall for it. You deserve better.
That is 100% correct. You're right. That is the perfect comment. Yes, that's exactly
how 100% agree with everything that said. And we can,
That was perfect. There's really nothing else to say after that. So let's move on.
Check the gate. All right. Yeah, that's crazy. I need some coffee.